No, no, we don't talk about Bruno. It was my wedding, we were getting ready. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, no clouds allowed in the Hey! Hello everybody, welcome to Disney Pub Trivia Live. We are here, and we are ready for the Bruno edition of trivia. Yes! It's gonna be something. Let me tell you, I have put together an entire trivia dedicated to the one song that is on every person's brain. Will it ever get out of our heads? I don't know. It certainly won't after tonight. Because I really have dedicated an entire show to this. You bet. Now you're probably thinking, is it just about Bruno, or is it about the movie? I guess you'll see. How about that? You'll see as we go along. But this show is Bruno. It's his time to shine on Disney Pub Trivia. So hi everybody, welcome to Disney Pub Trivia. We have an amazing announcement right there from Rayanne's daughter just had a baby 45 minutes ago. Congratulations! Congratulations to Rayanne and her daughter. That is very exciting. Wow, we are what an amazing start to trivia. Seriously. Wow. Congratulations. That is really incredible. So, and a happy birthday to Luke. Happy birthday. So, I hope you had a great birthday, Luke. A thank you to Carissa, Blake, and Ryan are watching as well. Hi, Blake and Ryan. So you guys will help with the Bruno trivia, I hope here. Okay, good. Good. You guys are in for a really different kind of show tonight. I'm telling you. But you're gonna learn a lot, and I think that you're gonna get a lot of questions right as well. So I really do think you are. Yeah. Just the way I laid this trivia out, I think you're gonna do okay. Let's see, Miniature Missy is here for a bit, but she's not gonna be typing in the questions. That's Janelle's assignment tonight. Thank you, Janelle, for filling in. And Disney Mama, hello, Naomi is moderating. And also, before we get going with the trivia, oh hey, good job, Dee Dee. Congrats on your first week of work. Before we get going with this trivia, a cheers to Disney California Adventure. You are now 21 years old. Happy birthday, DCA. I posted a little carousel of pictures of me with some DCA drinks on Instagram. If you didn't see that, I was like, how can I celebrate DCA? Oh, by posting pictures of me with various beverages. Right? Various beverages throughout the years at DCA. And today it turns 21, and so the park is finally old enough to have alcohol, as Leilani just said right there. It's finally DCA is of age. So, yay. It's about time, right? Yeah. All right, hit that like button, guys, and we'll get started here in just a second. Just a second. Look at that, Luke's 21, just like DCA. That's awesome. So I guess the big question is, before we start this, did I really create an entire trivia about one song? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's something. Yeah. Hey, Michaela's got an adult beverage. She's gonna consume it in honor of DCA and not the result of her chaos. It's fine, you know. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Dee Dee, can I quickly explain tomorrow night? Yeah, sure. Tomorrow night, we're gonna have a chat with an author of one of the audiobooks that I recorded. And we're gonna do it right here on YouTube. So you're gonna get me 2 nights in a row live. So that's exciting. And that's gonna be something new I think we'll start to do more often. Since I've done so many audiobooks lately, it's gonna be kind of fun to talk to the authors. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Cool. Cool. Alright. Now, are you guys ready for some We Don't Talk About Bruno trivia? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Here we go! We Don't Talk About Bruno. The trivia question is coming. But first I have to thank the Hernandez family because... Wow. You got... Listen, thank you, and please send my best to Samantha. Please do that, and I hope that she's doing well and feeling well, and I hope you guys are doing well, and I cannot wait for the day that I can see you guys all in person. The day is coming. It is. It is coming. Let's hope. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's too nice. Thank you. And now that we had that moment, we don't talk about Bruno trivia. Round 1. Question 1. Here we go. We're gonna start this nice and easy for you guys. How about that? We start it nice and easy. Question 1. We Don't Talk About Bruno is from what Disney animated movie? We Don't Talk About Bruno is from what Disney animated movie? Good night, Nurse Station 16. We love you guys. Thanks for all that you do. Oh, Jonathan, hey! Hey, John, last week's final round, did we miss an update? We continued last week on Instagram after we got knocked off of YouTube. So, that's where we ended the show last week. I can pull up last week's answers, though, if you would like. I'll do it after this round. That sound good? Okay. Hi, Mom! Hi, Dad! Okay, question number 2. True or false? We Don't Talk About Bruno hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. True or false? We Don't Talk About Bruno hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. I mean... You had 15 out of 15? Alright, we'll get to the other ones, yeah. Leilani, you got the IG story wrong. Well, now you get to redeem yourself. Question number 3. Who wrote We Don't Talk About Bruno? Who wrote We Don't Talk About Bruno? Also, Jonelle, I know you type in... you're going to have to type We Don't Talk About Bruno like a million times, so you can just type Bruno, so you're not constantly typing We Don't Talk About. You know, I think everyone will get it if you just write Bruno. So you're not having to type in all of that over and over again. Because basically every single question has "We don't talk about Bruno" in it. So, just for you going forward. Question number 4. True or false? We Don't Talk About Bruno is the 3rd Disney animation song to hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. True or false? We Don't Talk About Bruno is the 3rd Disney animation song to hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Question number 5. Fill in the lyric. A 7-foot frame blank along his back. A 7-foot frame blank along his back. And that is round number 1 of Disney Pub Trivia, the Bruno edition. We love it. Here are your answers to round number 1. Question 1, We Don't Talk About Bruno is from what Disney animated movie? Of course, Encanto, of course. Question 2, true or false? We Don't Talk About Bruno hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. True. Very true. In fact, it is number 1 again this week for a second week, which is wild. Question number 3, who wrote We Don't Talk About Bruno? Lin-Manuel Miranda, of course. Lin-Manuel. Love with Lin. And question number 4, true or false? We Don't Talk About Bruno is the 3rd Disney animated song to hit number 1. No, false. It's the 2nd. So it's false. It is the 2nd song. Question number 5, fill in the lyric. 7-foot frame, rats along his back. Rats. That's your answer to question number 5, and there you go. That's round 1. Thank you, Hinkley fam, for the Venmo. That is much appreciated, you guys. Hi. And just for you guys, Hinkley fam, I've got last week's answers for you. Questions 16 through 20 from last week. Question 16 was 380 feet. 17 was Victorian era. 18 was pink, then green. 19 was Shore Shot or Reboundo Beach. And 20 was In Crust We Trust. And thank you for the Venmo. I hope you guys are doing well. But there you go. Now back to Bruno. So, we're going to get to round number 2 here. Can you guys believe it? 20 questions about one song? Is it really going to happen? Is it really going to happen? Well, we'll see. We'll see. Look at Jonelle giving you the answers to last week. That's really good. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Round number 2. I know a lot of you probably been training for this for a long time. You're right. The only song that's on in a lot of people's houses right now. I know. Round number 2, question 6. Here we go. What was the other song from a Disney animated movie to hit number 1? What was the other song from a Disney animated movie to hit number 1? You know this one yes, you know this one if you were watching my Instagram like last week, because I asked this. Like Leilani just said right there. Oh, look at the Hinkley fam got 18 right last week. That's impressive. You know, Katie's proud of that one. Oh my gosh. That's really good. All right. Question number 7. This is on Nice AM, guys. So many of these true or false questions this week. Okay? So question 7, true or false. This is the first time a soundtrack to a Disney animated movie and a song from a Disney animated movie had the top position on both the Hot 100 and the Billboard 200 album chart. True or false, this is the first time a soundtrack to a Disney animated movie and a song from a Disney animated movie had the top position on both the Hot 100 and the Billboard 200 album chart. It is pretty kind, Dee Dee, because you literally have a 50-50 shot. Flip a coin and see what you come up with. Question number 8. 8. True or false? The song set the record for the most credited recording artists ever on a Hot 100 number 1. True or false? The song set the record for the most credited recording artists ever on a Hot 100 number 1. Is that a hard question? I mean, it's a true or false question, so it can't be that hard. It's an interesting question, though. I like it. And now, question number 9. This should have been later. I'm sorry. Well, too bad. Question number 9. What characters sing in We Don't Talk About Bruno? What characters sing in We Don't Talk About Bruno? No. We don't talk about Bruno. No. So, like, just write them. Or as George there said, all of them. I mean, like, I may accept that. Oh, see, Janelle just did WDTAB. Good abbreviation. WD tab. That's nice. Question number 10. Question number 10. Fill in the lyric. The second fill in the lyric question? Yeah. Fill in the lyric. Grew to live in fear of Bruno blank or blank. I can always hear him sort of blank and blank. I associate him with the sound of falling sand. Grew to live in fear of Bruno blank or blank. I can always hear him sort of blank and blank. And now all of you are at home like, I know. It's hard. It's hard when you... Oh, man. That's round number 2. That's round number 2. Here are your answers. I'm sorry, that was really hard. I know, Michelle, it was tough. Abby, I know. It was, yeah. Here are your answers to round number 2. Question number 6. What was the other song from a Disney animated movie to hit number 1? That's A Whole New World. A Whole New World from Aladdin, of course. That hit number 1 March 6th, 1993. So it's been a long time since there's been a Disney number 1. Which is hard to believe. But there's also reasons. Question number 7, true or false? The first time a soundtrack to a Disney animated movie and a song from a Disney animated movie at the top position on both the Hot 100 and the Billboard 200. That is true, because Encanto is also the number 1 album happening at the same time. It's pretty cool. Question 8, true or false? Song set the record for the most credited recording artist ever on the Hot 100 number 1 is true. True. Yeah. It's true. And a little like fact about that. So like credited recording artists means like the names that are listed. Now there's been like and like the one that I really can think of is We Are the World. Had like a ton of people, you know, but it was credited as USA for Africa, not like, you know, all of the people in it. That would have been a lot of people, which would have been like Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie, you know, Bruce Springsteen, Cyndi Lauper, you know, every single star from the 80s, right? So, there you go. All right. Question number 9. What characters sing in We Don't Talk About Bruno? Peppa, Felix, Dolores, Camilo, Isabella, Mirabella, and the Encanto cast. So it's like the 6 of them and the cast. So I don't know. Just give yourself whatever you want for that, honestly. And Abuela. Yeah, it's crazy. There's a lot of characters in that maybe have a line here, or like, it's kind of insane. It's true. Villagers 1, 2, and it's true. There's way too many. What did I say? Mirabella? No. Well, I think that's because I had just said Isabella, and I said you can blame Isabella for that. Sorry, Mirabelle. I know your name. The guy making the We Don't Talk About Bruno trivia doesn't know the main character's name of the movie. Can you believe that? Cinderella also sings in that song too. Question number 10. All right. Okay, serious business. Question number 10. Fill in the lyric. Fill in the lyric. Grew to live in fear of Bruno stuttering or stumbling. I can always hear him sort of muttering and mumbling. I associate him with the sound of falling sand. So, we needed stuttering, stumbling, muttering, mumbling. Grew to live in fear, Bruno stuttering or stumbling. Right? Grew to live in fear, Bruno stuttering or stumbling. I can always hear him sort of muttering and mumbling. Jeez. Grew to live in fear, Bruno stuttering or stumbling. I can always hear him sort of muttering and mumbling. I associate him with the sound of falling sand. Woo! Brilliant. Rough. No, that part of the song is in my head all the time too. Always. I can't believe a bot made it into the Bruno trivia. That was exciting, huh? We got a bot. I banned the bot. We're doing well so far. We're doing well. We're doing well. We're getting into the last half of this trivia. So, and let me tell you something. For those of you that don't know this about me, I was obsessed with the Billboard charts and pop music. That's why my name is Mr. Cheesy Pop, because it was a name I came up with when I was young, because I loved cheesy pop music. I used to make lists of my top songs of the week. I would study the Billboard charts, and so to have this kind of crossover where you got a Disney song that's #1 on the Billboard charts, I'm geeking out over it. So that's why there's 20 questions about Bruno. That's why it wasn't even tough for me. I was like, oh, I like this trivia. I'm making all these questions. So, yeah, Leilani, and of course you were on the Billboard website. It was my favorite thing. It really was. You watched my top songs of the year, Michaela? Oh, Georgia, I gotta delete those. I feel like I gotta get rid of those. But yeah, I was obsessed with the Billboard charts. I loved it. So, all right. Janelle, thanks for the Venmo. That's very nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, and thank you for writing the questions. I did make a lot of lists. Oh, see, my mom is here. She knows. There you go. My mom knows. I made a top 20 list of my favorite songs every single week for years. Years. I have notebooks and whatnot of all of this information. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. All right. Let's go to round number 3. Round number 3. Is Janelle the newest Name the Movie with the weird plot challenge victim? I don't even know if there's going to be a movie question tonight. Yeah. I love Pop Treasure, Leilani. Yeah, there you go. OCD much? Yeah, no, totally. I was doing Spotify, years before Spotify was even a thought. Why didn't I come up with Spotify? It's okay, because I probably wouldn't be doing this, and I enjoy this. So, I like you guys. All right, now, round number 3. Let's go. Round number 3. Ready? We got another true or false to kick off round number 3. True or false, we don't talk about Bruno. It's the first #1 for Walt Disney Records. True or false, we don't talk about Bruno is the first #1 for Walt Disney Records. Hey, Hazel! Oh yeah, I loved Napster. I was all over Napster. I had a Napster t-shirt. That's how cool I was. Oh man. Question number 12. Who are the two co-producers of We Don't Talk About Bruno? Who are the two co-producers of We Don't Talk About Bruno? I do have a picture, George, of my Napster t-shirt somewhere. Many. When I wore that, the night got crazy. Thanks, Dee Dee. Thank you for the super chat, Dee Dee. Only 125 days till Dee Dee's Disneyland trip. We love that. Yeah, maybe on the Patreon Discord I can dig up the Napster picture, the Napster t-shirt picture. I wore it a lot. Like, I actually did. That shirt got so much use, I brought it to college even. And, oh gosh. Whew. Goodness gracious. Alright, question number... What are we doing? Oh, 13. Ready for this? You ready for this one? Question 13. True or false? We Don't Talk About Bruno is the first number one of the 2020s written by only one writer. True or false? We Don't Talk About Bruno is the first number one of the 20s written by only one writer. Interesting. Alright, we have to ban a bot again. Question number 14. Does the singer who plays Bruno appear in the song We Don't Talk About Bruno? Does the actor who plays Bruno appear in the song We Don't Talk About Bruno? I was just like, did I phrase that question right? But whatever, sure, it's fine. And question number 15. Who voices Bruno? Who voices Bruno? That's round number 3. Here are your answers to round number 3. True or false? Question 11. We Don't Talk About Bruno is the first number one for Walt Disney Records. True. True. A Whole New World was released on Columbia Records. So there's a little interesting nugget of information. Question number 12. Who are the two co-producers of We Don't Talk About Bruno? Lin-Manuel Miranda and Mike Elizondo. Lin-Manuel and Mike Elizondo. Question 13. We Don't Talk About Bruno is the first number one in the 20s written by only one writer. True. This is true. It's the first number one by only one writer. Can anyone guess the last number one by just one writer? Can anyone guess that? It was a few years ago, so it's not like this is an old song. It's a song from 4 years ago. It's not Taylor. It's close, but it's not Taylor. But it is a solo singer, songwriter that's a male. Close to Taylor. Ed! Ed is correct. George Potion Maniac, Ed. That is right on. What song? What song? What Ed Sheeran song? What do we think? It was the last written by us. One writer. It's tough. Not Castle on the Hill. Well, you guys can just guess until someone gets it. I'll let you know when I see it. Question 14. Does the singer who plays Bruno appear in We Don't Talk About Bruno? No. No. But question 15. Who voices Bruno? John Leguizamo. John Leguizamo. John Leguizamo. So there you go. You guys have not guessed the Ed Sheeran song. That was the last one to have only one writer. It was back in 2018, and the song was... No one got it! I can't believe no one got it yet. It's Perfect. Perfect. Oh, Janelle got it! Good. Janelle's like working double duty, typing in questions. Got the pop music there. Good job. Perfect. Is anyone perfect, by the way? Does anyone have a perfect score? Because if you do, I am seriously coming to destroy you on round number 4. And I'm not even talking about... Because I let you guys off the hook. It was very simple stuff. But round number 4, excited about, because there's just great stuff in this. There's real good stuff in this. So here we go. Round number 4, guys. Question 16. Oh, Michaela, I meant, like, does he sing on the song? See, that's why I didn't phrase it correctly. Because I meant, but does Bruno... I just should have said, does Bruno sing in Bruno? And then it would have just been no. You know what I mean? You were thinking video? So fine. Okay. All right. Question number 16. What other song from Encanto is also in the top 10 of the Hot 100? What other song from Encanto is also in the top 10 of the Hot 100? I guess that song is that question's not about We Don't Talk About Bruno. That's fine. It relates. Question number 17. Oh boy. Name all of the singers listed on the credits of We Don't Talk About Bruno. Name them all! Go ahead. Name all the singers listed on the credits of We Don't Talk About Bruno. Yep, really. I mean, you know, guys, I all of the singers, every single one. There's a lot of them. Question number. Can I just say something, guys? The last 3 questions of this trivia are so good. I'm just, you know what I mean? Yup. Question number 18. Prior to We Don't Talk About Bruno, what was the highest ranking Hot 100 song for Walt Disney Records? Prior to Bruno, what was the highest ranking Hot 100 song for Walt Disney Records? And question number 19. Question number 19. I mean, whew. You ready for this? You ready? Okay. So, question number 19. The Disney Music Group, which includes Walt Disney Records and Hollywood Records, has one previous number 1 on the Hot 100. What is it? The Disney Music Group, which includes Walt Disney Records and Hollywood Records, has one previous number 1 on the Hot 100. What is it? That is great. Man, you guys are not gonna get it. But it's such a fun question. It's such a fun question. So fun. Thank you, Michelle, for the Venmo. I hope you're doing well and feeling good and getting better every day. Appreciate you. We got one more question. Oh, what's that, Sarah? Oh, this is not about Bruno, but it relates, and that's all that matters. When else am I going to get to ask a question like that on trivia, you know? Here we go with question number 20. Whoa, what a way to end it. Question 20. Co-producer Mike Elizondo has one other song he co-produced to hit number 1 on the Hot 100. What is it? And bonus points if you can name the other co-producer. Co-producer Mike Elizondo has one other song that he co-produced that hit number 1 on the Hot 100. What is it? Bonus points if you can name the other producer. And that is We Don't Talk About Bruno trivia. What a blast. Yeah. Here we go. Here are your answers to round number 4. Question number 16. What other song from Encanto's in the top 10 of Hot 100? Of course, Surface Pressure. Jessica Darrow. Yeah. Surface Pressure is the other song. That's in the top 10. Whoa. Okay. Question 17. Name all the singers listed on the credits. Well, I'm going to butcher all of these names. This is horrible. But the singers are Carolina Gaitan, Moro Castillo, Adasa, Renzi Feliz, Diane Guerrero, Stephanie Beatriz, and the Encanto cast. Whoo, boy. There you go. Question number 18. Prior to Bruno, what was the highest ranking Hot 100 song for Walt Disney Records? Soarin', flying, there's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. If we're trying, yeah, we're breaking free. Oh, we're breaking free. Breaking Free. High School Musical. Hit number 4 in 2006. February 11th, 2006, High School Musical's Breaking Free got up to number 4. How many of you wrote Let It Go for that? Because Let It Go actually hit number 5. So, there you go. Let It Go hit 5. Greg, thank you so much for the Venmo, and I am so happy to have taught you more than you could ever possibly want to know about Encanto. Yeah, so Let It Go hit number 5, and Breaking Free number 4. The Billboard charts are weird with how they've calculated things over the years. I can talk more about this. Maybe we'll talk about that on our Patreon Discord tonight. We could talk about, like, why songs haven't hit number 1 and like, why this did. And we could talk about that tonight, I think, on our Patreon Discord, which we will do right after trivia. Right after this final answer to question number 20. Oh, boy. So question number 20 is... co-producer Mike Elizondo has one other song that he co-produced that hit number 1 on Hot 100. What is it? Name the other co-producer. Mike Elizondo also co-produced, believe it or not, Go Shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. Yeah, he co-produced In the Club by 50 Cent. And the other I forgot 19. Well, it's fine. I'll give it to you. And the other co-producer, we'll think about that for a second. And here's number 19. The Disney Music Group, which includes Walt Disney Records and Hollywood Records, has one previous number 1. What was it? Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away. Hey there, Delilah, by the Plain White T's. What? Yes. Technically, kind of a Disney label. So, Hey there, Delilah for question 19. Now, can anyone tell me on question 20 Who was the other co-producer on In the Club? Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' super party like it's your birthday. And you know we don't... Who is the other co-producer on In the Club? Does anyone know? Very relevant, actually, to a big event happening this weekend. Shauno's on the right track. It's not Snoop. We don't talk about Bruno. No. Yes, it's Dr. Dre. Danielle got it. Dr. Dre and Mike Elizondo produced In the Club, and Mike Elizondo also co-produced Bruno, and there's just so much craziness that all relates back to We Don't Talk About Bruno and the fact that it is the #1 song in the country. If you just joined us now like Ashley did, you're probably very confused. You're like, we don't talk about Bruno trivia, why is he talking about 50 Cent and Dr. Dre? And you're just saying, hey there, Delilah. It is, it's just, yeah. Amazing. There you go. I hope you guys learned a lot about Bruno and the Billboard charts and all of that. We don't talk about Bruno's #1 again on the Billboard charts, which is so crazy. And we're going to go talk about it for a little bit more on Patreon right now. On the Patreon Discord, we'll talk more about Bruno and why it's #1, and I could geek out a little for you guys about the Billboard charts. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. right here on YouTube, I will be talking to the author of one of my books, Inventing the Future, the author of one of the books that I just narrated recently, called Inventing the Future, which is about the creation of the computer. It was a really fascinating book, and we're going to start something new where we're going to chat with authors that I've recorded their books. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, so we'll have a nice chat with Bob tomorrow. He goes by Albert Corey on his book, but yeah, Bob's his name. We're going to talk tomorrow, learn all about that and what it was like to build the first computer. Crazy. And that's going to do it. Thank you so much, Grace, for the super chat. And a little Bruno to exit tonight. Yeah, I think we can do that. I think we could do that, right? It was my wedding, it was our wedding. We were getting ready and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. No clouds allowed in the sky. Bruno walks in with a mischievous grin. Thunder! You telling his story or am I? I'm sorry, maybe to go on. This is so hard to do. Bruno says he looks like rain. Why did he tell us? In doing so, he floods my brain. Well, I get the umbrellas, married in a hurricane. What a joyous day, but anyway, we don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno. That's hard to do. This is why they needed so many people singing this song. Oh, man. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching this craziness. And now, you'll have this song in your head even longer. Sorry about it. Have a good night, patrons. I'll see you on Discord right now. Thank you, guys! Thunder! Okay. Oh